I remember them nights we used to struggle, couldn't stay out of trouble. Picking up from the wild
South by Southwest 2017. This is the McCook Co radio show. If you don't know, now you know. Sitting here to my right is my co-hosting with me down here in Austin, Texas, T Black. Let them know.
Young baby Goonie.
Why they call you T Black? No, I'm just playing. You ain't gotta answer that, man. Sitting to the left of me is none other than Canon, man.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I am blessed, man. I'm so excited, man, to be here in Austin, Texas, man, all the way in San Antonio.
That's what's
from
up.
San Antonio.
Okay.
But we're interviewing you today, man. It's all about you, man. It's your segment, your time right now, bro. What's the South by Southwest experience be like for you, man?
Man, I'm out here trying to connect and build with everybody else.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you never know who's out there. It's a lot of fish. It's a big sea.
Right.
You know? So, you don't know who's who. And so you're just trying to roll the dice and figure out what's what.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I'm just trying to be out here making some building relationships.
That's dope.
all.
That's dope.
That's what's up. So, what does Canon have coming up, or what you working on right now, boo?
Man,
What can the people expect, man?
Man, I mean, same as anybody else. Music, man. I mean, I'm trying to do like 5 singles and like an EP or 2 this year. You know, on top of that, just we working on some tours, trying to get some tours together. Trying to do some stuff with the label. The label just put out RMG Amplified, so we're trying to help artists with like marketing and management and all that stuff too. So we got a lot going on, man.
Right.
I just moved to Nashville, so I'm trying to get my feet wet there.
Beautiful.
A lot going on, Music City, trying to be the man in the city. That's all. So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Done a lot of work, man. Very familiar with Derek Miners. I'm talking about the Lecrae's, Andy, all that kind of stuff, man. Big name artists within the Christian hip hop realm. What makes Canon different?
You gotta listen to my music and find out, brother. You know what I'm saying? But if I give you anything, I would say, I'm an artist that is not afraid to be different.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put me in a reach box. You can't put me. You can't compare me to Andy. You can't compare me to KB because I'm gonna do something different. There's similarities, but I'm gonna bring something to the table that you will not be able to mimic or box in. Just when you thought you had me, you don't. When you thought you had some trap music from me, I'm gonna come out with something that ain't trap.
Right.
So it's just, I'm different. I'm unique. My sound it speaks for itself.
That's dope,
See, I
bro.
totally agree with that. As
That's
a
dope.
person who listens, I listen to your music. Nobody sounds like Canon. And you know, when I'm scrolling on SoundCloud, I see some new music by Canon. Oh, let me check it out. So, as an artist, I appreciate what you're doing. So, I guess last year, a couple years ago, you had a fall. We're not gonna talk about the fall, but how did you overcoming that? How did that help your music, or how did that, you know, inspire you to I guess to do better?
Holding on, yeah.
Yeah. My wife. My wife allowed me to realize while I was sitting in that bed, I can't give up. Like, I gotta get up and get out this bed so I can be the husband that I need to be.
Right.
And more than just being a husband, be the man that God overall wants me to be.
Beautiful.
And so, seeing that fall hurt her just as much as it hurt me, it encouraged me to get up and get out. It's like, get your butt up.
Right.
Like, get yourself together. But also too, man, I realized, man, I only have so much time on in this world. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't got time to be people pleasing. I ain't got time to make kind of good music. Like, I'm like, man, I ain't got time. I got a few short breaths in this lifetime. Let me use that, steward it well. Ain't nobody got a hell of heaven to put me in, so I ain't scared of nobody.
Right.
So I'm just like, man, I'm gonna come out and make this music, and the only person I need to bow down to is God and my wife.
That's
She the
beautiful,
boss
man.
at the crib.
That's
So
dope. That's dope. So real quick, man, you're on tour, not sleeping. I mean, worn out as you came to this interview, worn out, man. What keeps you motivated, man, to keep going, man, in an industry that is so competitive, you know, where there's so many people that wanting to make music? What keeps you motivated to, like, put out the next project or go on tour again?
I ain't never satisfied. I put out 2 songs and been like, I should have put out 2 more.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't never satisfied. When I put out projects, I'm like, dang, I ain't put enough music out, or that song ain't finished. Like when you work on projects, I remember Dr. Dre said, it was like, man, a song ain't never just done.
Yeah.
It ain't never just finished. You just find a stopping point. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a project. It ain't never done. You just find a stopping point. So I ain't never satisfied. I'm just like, I'm gonna keep going. I see somebody on stage that's dope. I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna do my thing to be better. I'm gonna fight to be better than what that is. I'm gonna do my set, and I'm gonna try to be better than what I did.
That's
So
dope, bro.
I'm just like, man, I want to be the fullest. I want to be the best that I can be, and make sure that at the end of that I can say, all right, God, I hope you're proud of this. Not just because of what I did, but because I really gave you everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my motivation, man. And I want to see people change through that.
That's good, man.
So
That's
good,
good.
man.
I got another question, man. And being young, man, in what I do,
Yeah.
whether it's the barber industry or this radio, you
which
know,
I'm gonna need to get chopped up. at
please,
some
man,
point.
most definitely, I will connect. But that's what I was gonna ask you about, man. Me personally, bro, I've reached out to like a lot of artists and stuff because I know what I'm capable of doing. I know my craft and all that kind of stuff. And I know with a artist of your status, working with these big name, you know, people, there's a lot of people that try to connect to you. They want to attach to who you are and what you do. Maybe whether it's for the money, whether it's for the fame, whether it's for the, just the experience. I don't know what it may be. But do you find yourself shunning a lot of people or friends or family as you are? I mean, going on tour. I mean, it's incredible. You know what I mean? Do you find yourself shunning people or taking as many as you can to the top with you?
You never know where the diamond is until you start digging.
Yeah.
You can't look at the dirt and just look at it as dirt. It's something underneath that dirt.
Right.
So you can't look at everybody like they just trash and dirt.
Yeah.
Like they have something in themselves to offer.
Yeah.
So I try to give everybody a chance, man. And my wife says I'm too open. And
Yeah.
I'm too like friendly sometimes, but I really give people a chance. When I get their demo, I really listen to it.
Wow.
When
That's dope, bro.
when they send me a link, I really click on it. Unless there's a reason why I can't, but I try to. You never know who's gonna be who. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't care about the big dogs, man. Like I don't care about the biggest names and all that. They my brothers and all that,
Yeah.
but I don't care nothing about that, man. Like I'd rather be with the guy that's gonna be that man in 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't do me no well building with the guy that's gonna be out in the game in the next 2 years.
Right, exactly.
It does me better to work with somebody who's gonna be that man in the next 5 or 10 years. So I give brothers chances and opportunities as much as I can. And shoot, I put my brother on the road. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't come out here and try to shun brothers and try to make them like they less than. Like I tweeted it earlier this year. I was like, we need to support our younger entrepreneurs who trying to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need to put these brothers on showcases and create opportunities for that, so they can go on tours, so they can go to festivals. Because if they end all be all, it's gonna always be the little man standing in the shadows of the big guy all the
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah.
Then we ain't never gonna get nowhere.
Absolutely.
Like
Right.
Christian hip hop is gonna go right down the drain because everybody's just trying to do their own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I say that to say I hope people hear this and they're encouraged to reach out to people who are really trying to do their thing. That's why we got RMG Amplified, because there are people that people haven't heard of. I'm like, they dope. Give them a chance, give an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you ain't heard of them don't mean they tight. They ain't tight.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Man, I appreciate you, man, doing this interview with us, bro.
No, thank you. Thank you for
Canon,
having me, man.
my man. I mean, incredible, bro. Incredible,
Thank
man.
you,
Incredible
bro.
story, man. I appreciate you doing this, man. If you ain't heard of the McCook Co radio show, you ain't heard of Canon, now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
know.
And if
Appreciate
you
it.
don't know, you better Google.
Google, blind
bro.
out. Appreciate you, dog.
Thank you for having
All right,
me,
man.
man. For
Yes,
real.
sir.
I mean that.
Yes, sir.
Won't you listen here? Don't tell me what I can is gonna happen if God is willing. Touch your heads and touch your hearts if you ready to book. This is the radio show of Jordan McCook. Let me say it once more before I go to the hook. This is the radio show of Jordan McCook. Yeah. Ready, set, let's go.
You know we here.
It's McCook Co.
It ain't going nowhere.
Ready, set.